to ONDGAS show, and we're back with another video, guys. And today's gonna be a special video just because we're finally getting the 61 Impala finally done. I can't wait to show you guys a badass car, down to bottom, bottom to top. Everything has been done to this car. We'll
First with your cash, bro. Just got a new batch of Strong and Bears and Reds. I got a lot of that. Look over there in them garbage bags. Pick out what you want, then holler back. Ain't no bricks in my trap house. No pots and no forks. And I ain't got no love for a bitch cause I came up bumping too short. The old lady cross the street on her porch. She love me, but she know I'm a dope boy. I tell my nigga keep down the noise so we can keep down and all the way. My phone booming, my trap rolling. It's always open, these choppers loaded. Just in case our old police ass nigga tried to send the folks up in here, we already.
Alright guys, the Karma 61 is finally done. And today's video we're gonna talk about the car, everything that has been done, the paint, all the chrome, the engine, the interior, the whole 9 yards. But before we do that, we gotta introduce you guys to the man that made everything happen, my boy Pablo at West Texas Customs in San Angelo, right?
San Angelo, Texas.
Now my boy Pablo, you might guys remember this guy from the past videos. Last time we did a video was how long ago? Together. The car wasn't even completed last time we went to the shop.
It was July of last year?
July of last year. The frame was already done. The body was on the rotisserie. We were doing the body work. So today, guys, it's finally done. And my boy Pablo here is gonna explain to us, to you guys and to myself, what was all done to the car. So let's start off with when we bought the car. We found this car in Dallas or Fort Worth?
Dallas.
From my boy Pete.
With Pete, yes,
Yeah.
low rods.
He found us a, well, let me start all over again. I had a 63 that I was gonna do. I hit up my boy, because my boy builds all the cars for Jimmy Humilde, and he builds badass stuff. So it was only right for me to hit him up and, you know, say, try to get a car done by him. And I had bought already a 63, because I like the body style on the 63. Hit up my boy Pablo, hey, I got a 63. Yeah, let's do it. You know, woo, wah, wah. He was like, bro, if we're gonna do all this to the 63, we need a better car. Not saying that the 63 ain't cool, but we need to get either a 61 or a 59 Impala. But I'm inspired by the Chalino 61, which was
Built by me.
built by my boy Paulo as well, and that is a 61 convertible Impala. So he was like, hey, if we're gonna do the Ariel Camacho, it needs to be a 61 Impala convertible. So we need to find one. He did some calls. We ended up finding a car here in Dallas with Pete, and we found this car, and it was put up for how long? Do you remember?
I think it was 1971. They put it on top of a rotisserie, and
It was just there
it was
forever.
just there.
So this car, when we bought it, it's been up in the air since 1971 all the way to 2024. This one, the year that we bought the car. So it was in good conditions. I mean, it wasn't perfect. I mean, it was complete, which was the most important thing. Finding a complete car with bumpers, grills, the trim,
Original trimming.
original trimming, everything was pretty much there. Now he did outsource some other stuff. I think the fifth wheel and some other little things that we needed to get for the car. But we ended up finding a real good car, and then he just took off from there. We started talking, you know, giving us ideas. Hey, I want a white car with a black interior, black top, maybe some gold, maybe some rose. He wasn't too happy about the gold or the rose gold, but I kind of wanted to throw it in there, and I think it came out badass. And it's done, and it's completed, and right now we're gonna be going for a ride. We're gonna be hitting the switches and doing other good stuff. Now, where do we start? We start from the front, we start from the back, we start from the interior. Which one to talk about, Paulo?
We can start from the front.
Okay.
First of all, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to build this car for you. Hopefully you had a good experience.
I think it's one of the best experiences, and the car was pretty much done really fast, and every bolt, every hose, everything on this car is brand new. And to say that you got the car completed in a year.
It's less than a year. I want to say from the time I started, about 8 months.
Okay.
There was just, you know, waiting on parts.
Little things here
Little
and there.
things here and there, but I would say about an 8-month build.
8 months build. Now also you gotta take in mind that my boy Pablo has a full-time job. He does this for a hobby on the side. So he goes to work, comes out of work on the car, and then he still has a family he has to take care of and stuff like that. So 8 months to get a car like this completed, I mean, we can all say that's pretty impressive. Because I have other shops that take forever, and it's not even a complete build. It's pretty much a back setup or a paint job or something simple. Como Pablo aquí se la sacó para meter el viejo, le rojo el fundido para armar lowriders. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So,
Appreciate
we
that.
found the car. Thank you for getting the car done. I didn't have no problems. Hey, send me this money. We need to buy this. We need to buy that. Hey, let's get this stuff ordered. He got everything. I didn't have to do nothing. I didn't have to look for nothing. All I did was found the car, send the payment, pick it up, drop it off. You order everything, send me how much I need to send, and that's it. And now we're here at Baddest and we're gonna be showing it off here tomorrow at the car show. So let's start with the front end, or let's start wherever you want, bro.
From the start, the car was in very good condition. All original bumpers, original trimming. Had a little bit of rust. The quarters were rusted. It's typical.
Which is normal. Okay.
Both sides were rusted. Floor pans were also rusted.
Okay.
But you know, repair started there.
So it's the same shell.
It's the same shell.
I know you had sent me some pictures where we had to fix somewhere along these lines, right?
Yeah, this whole thing was replaced.
Okay.
It was completely rusted. And then the same area, but on the floor pan, which
Okay.
is where the water sits, rusted it out. But it's typical in all the
So on the
Impalas.
interior, did we ended up going with new floors, or you just patched that up?
Just patched it
Okay.
because they were all in very good condition.
Okay,
And
just a certain spot.
certain spots. After that, I mean, it was easy. Get it off there. Start working on the frame, reinforcing the frame. At that point is where I like to order everything. Try to keep everything on the shelves. I mean, from now to the last fuse, everything sits on the shelves. That's when you came in with the little curveball of the rose gold.
Oh yeah.
So
I had to throw it in there.
yeah, no, but we got it done. We ordered it and just took it from there. Like I said, and you know, I like to think of. I don't build show cars. I don't do show cars. To me, I build very dependable street cars.
Okay.
You know, cars that look really well, but also perform.
Show and street.
Show, I can build a show car all day, but it's already expensive as it is to build these. To build a stand, jack stand car, show car,
True.
es otro pedo.
True.
I can do it.
And
but
I really didn't want something like
you
that.
didn't want. I've asked you if you wanted a display.
Yeah, no.
You said no because you don't want to be, picking up mirrors.
Yeah.
And it's cool. So that being said, to me this is all street, very clean. I like to address everything from every nut and bolt. Reinforced frame, you name it, 3-stage paint job. This is the ice pearl. It's not the diamond white, but it's the ice pearl.
It's a really nice white.
It's a very nice white. And then since you wanted some black, we threw the black inside where the stripe is because we knew the interior was going to be black.
And the
So it
top was
kinda
gonna be black as well.
Complements it. As far as the murals go, my boy Sam from Lubbock, Lone Star Lowe's, he's the one that hooked it up, and we kind of had to switch it up because Ariel was kind of like Chalino. There's not a lot of content out there, so
Yes.
it's hard to find good quality pictures. It's all hand drawn, freehand. So we kind of had to change a lot of his clothing to match.
To match the car, yes.
To match the car.
Because I think this one was red, right? His
It
dress code was red.
It was
and
red. You can find these pictures online, but you'll find them wearing, different clothes. So
Yes.
we didn't want to kind of
Mix-
mix it with a bright color, and it's not going to match. So we changed a lot of his clothing
to match the car.
to match the car. Started with the trunk mural. We kind of got 3 pictures of him there. Added a little touch here. Kind of gave him the ONDGAS chain.
The on the gas chain right there, the sauce, got the gun, got the Cartier right there. This car is detailed from front to back, everything, everywhere you look, it's been detailed. Ariel Camacho's all over the place. Now why Ariel Camacho? Why not? Chalino car has been done already by Pablo and his Jimmy's. And I always liked that car since the get-go. I think that was the car that pretty much inspired me. I mean, I've seen a bunch of lowriders, but when I seen that car, I was like, I don't know if it's the color. It's like a tan, like a color crema.
On this one?
No, on Chalino.
Oh, Corona Cream.
Okay, Corona Cream. It's a custom badass. I don't know. It's just the car, the color, the cream color on it, the murals and everything. It's just, that car just looks perfect. And it's also very, very detailed. You built that car, what?
About 4 years ago.
4 years ago. And it's still, como quiera anda sumando el güey por todo California. And the plan is to one day have Chalino and El Karma together.
Yep.
We're gonna have to go to Cali and do another collab with Jimmy and maybe go to wherever they go cruise over there in California, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you got all the spots up there, Whittier,
Yes.
you name it, they're all there.
Now, if you be keeping up with Humilde, he has the 61, but he also has the blue Humilde 64, and that was your personal car,
That was
right?
my personal car.
And when you sold it to him, you pretty much redid the whole car, repainted everything, and then you added the Humilde.
The car is the same way when I owned it, and he asked me to rebuild it for him. He said, don't change anything, just
the Humilde in the
give me
back.
the Omega in the back, leave everything alone, interior, colors, engine, you name it.
And that car's a show car as well, but it's also a street car. I mean, he be beating the shit out of it. But it's meant. I mean, he likes that shit. So it's actually badass that he has a badass car like that, and he's still doing the 3-wheel, hopping in, doing all that good stuff. So yeah, this one was inspired. Decided to do El Karma, Ariel Camacho. Fortunately, this guy passed away, but he's more of my era, and all the new musicians now, they look up to this guy. He's pretty much the guy that came in and changed the game, changed the rhythm on all the music, and after that, he pretty much became a legend. So I wanted to build a car, and I wanted to have something, instead of just being all regular, I wanted to throw a theme, and I think Ariel Camacho was the perfect fit for this one, and it also matches the Chalino, or like, you know what I'm saying? I think one day I'm gonna try to buy Chalino.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if he's gonna sell it to me, but I know a guy that builds cars, and he can build me one just like it. You know what I'm saying? We can probably just change the color, but no, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
No, they're gonna look perfect together.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe towards the end of the year.
Towards the end of the year, yes.
There,
Yeah, we'll take a trip out there. Yeah.
We'll go out with all
We'll
the
do all that
family,
good stuff.
all the car club, and put them side by side.
And cruise. Now, besides that, you build a 61, you build a 64, you build a couple of 59s.
59s.
You got more 61s from the Humilde compound there,
Yes,
right?
we got one right now that belongs to JV.
Okay.
It's also from Humilde Car Club. That's the one that I'm fixing to start
And
now.
that's his business partner too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a Rancho Humilde car.
It's a Rancho Humilde, yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
one will be the same. High lockup, LS motor.
My boy's locked in over there with the Humilde guys, so that's actually badass. But this car, I mean, overall it came out badass. The white, the black, the rose gold here and there on the chrome, the rose gold on the actual paint, on the leafing and all this stuff. What do you call this? All these lines and stuff like that.
That's variegated leaf.
Variegated leaf.
Variegated leaf.
And we have that on the paint and on the frame as well, right?
The frame is wrapped with it. All the paint has it. Your mural's got a little bit of touch. You know, his name.
Okay,
The
yes.
border around his
Yes.
name has it. So I mean, it's not a whole lot, but it's enough to kind of, you know, help the car.
Of course.
And again, Sam from Lubbock is the one that he's the only one that I use
Yeah.
for murals and leafing.
What's his
stuff like
company name?
that. Lone Star brand out of Lubbock, Texas.
There you go. Big shout out to my boy Sam. Hooked
Sam
it up.
Salazar, yes sir.
Now we're gonna be popping the trunk, we're gonna be popping the hood, and there's more murals there. But before we do that, we just want to go give you guys a little rundown around the car. The side skirts, did it come with side skirts, or we have to get these up?
It didn't have any side skirts. I went again and got those. As far as the side trim, door handles, they don't make a lot of parts with the 61. You won't find doors, hoods, or anything. So it was important to keep it.
To have all this.
To have it, it was very important because you could spend a lot of time trying to find it,
Yes.
and then you'd still have to send it off. This car had it. It was intact. So all the original parts were shipped out, re-chromed, repolished, straightened out. So that part of it was real simple, and it worked out. Bumpers are original. You name it, everything on this car. They're always missing the racks, parts. Everything was complete. So I mean, it's all original.
And it was pretty expensive to buy a car in that condition. And you look at it, you'll be like, well, I won't even give you $5,000 for the car. I think we paid like $62,000, 62 or 64, 60, $60,000. And the car, like I said, didn't look like a $60,000 car, but these cars are worth a lot of money, especially because it's a 61 Impala and it's convertible, so they're kind of hard to get. And then this one had everything, pretty much all the important parts that we needed were on the car, and that's why the price was pretty high. But overall,
You're gonna have 60 in it from another one that you find is rusted out. They're
Yes.
always rusted.
Yeah.
They're missing parts. So you may find one for 20, but by the time you get it metal work done, new floor pans, quarter panels,
sale lo mismo.
sale lo mismo. You're gonna spend the same amount of money. So it was very, very nice that it was complete, almost rust-free. It worked out to our benefit.
Now, another question, there's a lot of guys that I've seen comments on before. They're like, well, how come you didn't engrave it?
It's by choice, you know. It's not by lack of money, I guarantee you that. So it's what you wanted. If you would have told me, hey, I want engraving, all day we would have had engraving.
I think that it sits perfect the way it is. The engraving is cool. I'm not saying anything bad about the engraving. I got a bunch of guns that are engraving. But this one, it just needed to be just right. And it probably wouldn't look bad with the engraving and stuff like that, but it just looks perfect the way it is. It looks simple and nice.
Very classy.
Classy as well. Nothing against the engraving. They look badass. Maybe I'll build me another one with engraving. Another reason I didn't do engraving is because it's a motherfucker to clean.
Yeah.
Because everything, when you try to polish that shit out, through all the little lines, and I didn't want to go through the hassle, so we kept everything, not OG, but we kept everything nice and smooth and clean, and we got this badass car.
The beauty of this cars is that you're never quite done. You can continue to upgrade if one day you say, you know what, let's do the engraved accents. We swap them out, get you some engraving, so you know it's there.
If we were gonna do engraving, it was gonna be something small, like something like this,
here and there.
this, the mirrors, maybe this in the front, you know what I'm saying? Like just little things here and there that we would have probably done an engrave, but like I said, I wanted to keep it nice, simple and clean. I like the Chalino a lot, that's my favorite car, but it ain't no more, bro. This is my favorite car now.
This gotta be your favorite car.
Now let's talk about the engine. 6.2 LS3 aluminum block, brand new crate engine, brand new transmission converter, the whole 9 yards. We got all the chrome accessories that we can get. We got the nice cover, we got a nice fast intake, we got the radiator, we got the fans. Everything is nice on this car. Even the battery, what you do here, you took this off and painted it?
It's the same battery, but for those guys online that call you out on everything, it wasn't done. You know, a lot of times I've been showing a lot of the video, but I just painted it to match.
Okay.
That way, you know, it wasn't standing out because it's red.
It's gonna be what, like a red or a red top?
Oh, okay. It's a red top, so just kind of painted it, added a little bit of leafing there, and just kind of so it matches the car.
More support, everything's chrome, the grill, the bumper, a little bit of rose gold here, nice radiator, even the fans are chrome, the nice plate, everything. I mean, everything that you pretty much can do nicely and simple and clean on this car was done. It sounds really good. We got more murals, another mural here, Ayer Camacho. And then this was another famous picture, that one, and then of course, we're from Houston. So Houston, Texas had to be on the car. They did the ONDGAS logo right there. So this thing, everywhere you pop the hood, it's gonna look nice. We pop the trunk, it's gonna look nice.
And I try to upgrade everything as possible, but I also want to give you dependability. So I'm not gonna give you some hoses that look nice, but are gonna pop on you. To me, daily driving the street all day, it's very dependable. Try to make them as nice as possible, but you want the dependability.
Oh, as well, yes. So we can probably hide and tuck everything, but for this car, it is a cruiser, it is a driver. We are gonna be hopping it here and there. We are gonna be doing 3 wheelies and stuff like that. So it needs to look good, but it also needs to work. We don't want to just make it look nice and on the first hop or whatever, something busts because we used a better looking line probably, but it's not gonna sustain the pressure or stuff like that.
Yeah, if we hide a bunch of the things, they're only designed to be driven on the trailer, and then you drive them off the trailer and park them, show them. Nothing against showing a car, but there's also no other, you know.
Yeah, and this one was built to drive it. So yes, it's a show car. It's literally a show car. We'll show you guys underneath. Everything is fucking badass, painted, chrome and everything. It is a show car. It is not a jack stand show car. I want to drive it. I mean, it was a lot of money to build this car, and I want to be able to enjoy it. I'm not saying I'm gonna be driving it because I don't drive none of the other trucks, but you know what I'm saying. But when I want to drive it, we can easily turn it on and go for a cruise. The lights was a nice touch as well. You know what I'm saying? It gives you the nice modern look.
We took it on the dyno.
Oh yeah, that's right.
My buddy Danny with Engine Pro.
Okay.
He's got a machine shop there in San Angelo, and they got a dyno, so we took it up there, tuned it, dynoed it. We kept it very conservative. We didn't want to, you know, it's not my car, but also I wanted to keep it very, you know, conservative. And I think we pulled like 340 on the first pull. I know this is a 500 plus horsepower engine, but
yes.
340 horsepower on a lowrider.
Oh yeah, on 13s.
On 13s.
Little wheel, you know, little wheel, so it's turning a lot. Not bad. It's not gonna be. We're not gonna be doing burnouts or hauling ass on this one.
Maybe.
But no. But it does sound nice. Turn it on. Que lo haga la raza. This motherfucker camming and it's chopping as well. Kind of. All right, let's talk about the interior.
Yeah, we went ahead and added a push start just to kind of keep it nice and classy. You know, a little bit of modern, which you know, the stuff that you're used to. This is the Ciadella Interiors kit. She does all my interiors, and she does great.
Yeah.
This insert right here, I love. This insert from a 64.
Okay.
And this is the 61
style.
They're a little bit boring because they don't have anything, so we kind of switched it up. I told Gina, hey, give me the 64 inserts. She did. I think it looks great.
Yes,
she also matched the door panel.
One thing that I wanted to keep it simple as well. I wanted the bench seat on this one. A lot of people do captain seats, but I kind of wanted to keep it more OG, and this is perfect. Like,
it's very original.
Because this never goes out of style. Like, we can build this car today in 2025, and in 2040, it still looks original, it still looks nice and clean. Sometimes when you do the bucket seats and they go with a crazy design, after a while, they go out of style. But this car, the way we built this car, it's always gonna be the style. Today, tomorrow, and in a couple of years. Now, show us where the push start is at.
Push start is right here. You know, everything is digital, Dakota digital. You got your original fuse box on one side. You got your LS fuse box on the other side. All the wiring is new. Everything is modern from front to back. Nothing's original. You know, you want to update it all. Flip the key, and you got a push start right here. Fires it right on the spot. On the interior side, we did seek help from PG Upholstery.
Yes.
Here in Fort Worth. We brought him the car, and he went ahead and just added his accents. They did great. They also installed the top for me. They went to San Angelo and did it there at my shop in 2 days.
That's right.
They did the top. They went ahead and added, what, 6? You got 6.5?
Yeah, 6.5s, and 4 tweeters.
4 tweeters, 2 amps. We did build a custom sub box. There's not very much room with what we have in the trunk, so we got a custom box on the upper trunk shelf. But yeah, PG Upholstery out of here, out of Fort Worth, he's the one that did the sound systems. They also built that console.
Yes, we got 212s or 210s?
212s.
212s, pancakes, Hertz, everything is Hertz. 6.5s, 4 tweeters. This panel was already here, right?
Yes.
All he had to do is pretty much dig in here and install.
Custom make all those inserts that they do. Everything's got lighting.
There's a switch right there with the lights. Turn it on.
Yeah, you turn it on, everything lights up your console.
It sounds pretty good. It ain't gonna be as loud as a sound truck or a regular truck. We don't have a lot of space to work with on this one, so we just added a little bit of voice, you know, some nice pancakes, and it bangs pretty good for what it is.
Yeah.
But the interior looks great, just like the outside.
And Hertz provides a very
high quality, yes.
Very,
High quality.
You know, it came out really nice.
Yeah.
So shout out to PG Upholstery.
Yeah, big shout out to PG. We were actually here last weekend or 2 weeks ago, and we didn't record the video. The car was kind of completed, but we needed to have Pablo here so he can talk to us about the car, complete everything in and out, all the ins and outs about this car.
I also heard you did some stuff to the car, but
I fucked it up already. I broke it. But either way, fucking car is sick. Big ass steering wheel. We gotta leave the steering wheel on, right? It's OG.
it's original.
It's original.
steering
Yeah.
wheel.
So
That's how complete the car was. I did update to I did it steering column, so you got tilt,
okay.
wherever you want to set it, lift it to get in easier, but
We got the radio down here. We have the original radio. I think PG was working on it. He was gonna put it fall on the screen.
yeah, we got some inserts that are still being made with
Okay.
some lighting, so we're gonna cover that up.
Okay.
And we're gonna do some on the back, but you know, they're still in the works.
And the gauges and everything works, right?
Everything.
¿Cuáles son las luces?
That's your light. That was your lights. Those are your parking, and then
Okay.
your brights.
Just in case.
That's your wiper switch.
Okay,
You got your
okay.
base knob, your convertible top switch, heater controls. You know, you still want to leave them on there so
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
the original look. And then, like I said, key on, and then just push
Key
to
on,
start.
push start, screen, cup holders, you know what I'm saying? Everything is done to his car. Door panels, they added lights also underneath. They added lights underneath the handle where you grab it, right there. And at night, we're gonna be able to show this more at night with the lights and stuff. It's gonna glow. He also did underglow lights underneath. This car is badass. Let's pop the trunk and show everybody what we're working with in the back. All right, guys, you ready to check out the back? This is where all the magic happens. And thanks to all this, it's what's gonna make the car dance, move, hop, back, everything. This what you're gonna see right now is what makes the car do everything. And it's a work of art. Check it out. Damn, everything on this motherfucker right here. So Pablo, before we talk about the pilas and the pumps and everything, big shout out to Sam again for all the murals. We got murals in the front under the hood. We got the mural on the trunk and then underneath the trunk as well. And there's more pictures of Ariel. And like I said, everything, all the mural stuff came out badass. Big shout out to my boy Sammy that gets down. And he does everything, motorcycles, cars.
All the leafing on all the bikes, tanks, I mean, you name it. He's really good.
He does everything.
And he lives in Lubbock, but if I call him, he'll travel, he'll come to my shop, you know, knock it all out.
We're gonna put his description down here on his Instagram, so you make sure to give him a follow. And if you're looking for some work like this, hit him up, set up your appointment. Maybe he can fly into your spot, or maybe you can go to Lubbock and get some shit done. If you want done the right way, you need to hit up Sam, because
Lone Star brand.
Lone Star brand, yeah, because there's a lot of guys that can probably do it, but this guy's actually pretty good. I mean, they look like pictures. They look like actual pictures from.
All this is hand drawn.
That's what I'm
I mean, this
freehand.
is not freehand. This is freehand. He'll grab a picture from his phone, and then just start freehanding.
He should be doing tattoos, bro.
He does.
Oh, he does tattoos?
He got into tattoos as well. So
This guy does everything. All right, Pablo, let's talk about the pumps. Let's talk about how many batteries we got.
All right. So in this car, we went with 12 batteries.
Okay.
There are 1,000 cold cranking amps. Plenty of power. Of course, we could have added more, but I think 12 is more than enough. Black Magic Hydraulics. They supplied me with all their equipment. It's one of the best in the world. American-made quality equipment. Shout out to Black Magic Hydraulics. I asked him for a 4-pump setup, all half-inch competition motors, competition gears, you name it. I asked him to go ahead and surprise me, give me a little, they got their own design, but he went ahead and added the ONDGAS logo on every block.
Bro, I don't even know what you just said, but he said gears, pumps, all that shit, and I'm guessing that's what makes everything function, right?
All the plumbing is half-inch. If you look at your check valves, your 8L dumps, I mean, everything is competition. Everything is top of the line. I would easily say, we got about 15, 20 grand just in the trunk.
Just in the trunk.
Just in the trunk.
That's batteries and then the pumps.
That's it. Just what you're seeing in the trunk. We got about 15, 20 grand. Best of the best. Like I said, all half-inch equipment. They perform well. Competition. It's going to give you that real high lockup, real fast. Performance-wise, they'll last forever.
What is the normal batteries that you put on a low? Normal. And how many pumps? Like, let's just say basic, something basic. I'm asking because I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of people in the comments that are gonna be talking about, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that. It's just, that's the way it is. It's the internet. It's easy to say, it's easy to sit behind the screen and say, oh, you should have done this, should have done that. But this car was built for me, to the specs that I wanted. And like I said, it's a street car. It's not gonna be a hopper. Like yesterday we're hopping, it was a Cutlass. Now that, I'm sure he has double the batteries and probably more pumps, right?
Yeah, that was a Donkey Custom. Shout out to Donkey.
Okay.
He's here at Fort Worth.
Yes.
You need any hoppers, any of that max power?
He does that. You
gotta call.
Yeah.
You gotta get with Donkey.
So that car is gonna have all the pumps and all the batteries, that car is actually built to hop. This one, it is built to hop and do all that, but still drivable, still street, still more street friendly. You know what I'm saying? So
we have the equipment to make that statement, but again, it's a street car.
Yes.
It's for you to enjoy it. But if at any point you decide, hey, I think it's time,
we want more.
It's already there.
So normally, how many batteries you put? How many pumps on a regular basic?
A regular basic car, you got 6 batteries and 2 pumps.
Okay.
That's about it, which will give you front and back, side to side, or whatever. This can give us 16 switches in total.
Okay.
I only put 4.
Okay.
All you need is front, back, and rear corners to 3-wheel. But we can add side to side if we want it. But it's just, you'd have a big old switch box. And again, that'd be up to you.
Yeah. For right now, I think we can keep it just like that. So normal car, regular, stage 1, they set up 2 pumps, 6 batteries. We got 4 pumps on this one, 12 batteries. So we're running double of what
We're running
you're saying.
double, max the power. Like I said, all competition setup. It could easily go to hopper if we
El
want.
Chalino, ¿cuántos trae?
Chalino, we did 4 pumps and 6 batteries.
Okay, so 4 pumps, less batteries.
Yeah.
Same pumps, less batteries.
Correct.
What about El 1064?
Humilde 64 has 4 pumps, also Black Magic Hydraulics, and that one I believe I put 16 batteries in.
16 batteries. So 4 more batteries in this
4
one.
more batteries in this.
And that motherfucker, it goes high and it does everything too. It's real close to being a hopper.
It is very close.
Very close to being a hopper, yeah. So I feel like we're running just a perfect setup for the car. You know what I'm saying? We have enough batteries, enough pumps. Can we put more? Yeah. Do we want to put more? We don't need them, right?
We don't need them. The power is there. If at any point you say, hey, I want it snappier, we just jump a cable or 2 and we're done. We keep adding up the voltage, but the power is there. It's available.
There you go. So overall, we got everything that we need in the trunk. 4 pumps, batteries, everything bent color matched. ONDGAS logos. Big shout out to the guys that did build the pumps. They got down with the design. Also, Where'd you get this?
I got those special cut from a friend of mine.
Okay.
We did the on the gas in the center.
On the gas and then
we
there's just
did
paper on the sides. So the brackets, even the brackets, you know what I'm saying? Everything, the little details and everything, it just makes everything stand out. We can get crazy and do a nice pot, you know, set up in the trunk and everything, but we don't want to kind of cover nothing up. We want to show the display of what we're working with, and if we want to work on something, it's easier. It's easier to do it here.
All the panels pop off. Right now we got a panel in the works. It's gonna say on the gas.
Which is here.
And it's gonna light up.
My boy PG.
There he is right there, PG upholstery. And he's got it in his hand too.
He's ready to start.
I was just talking about that insert.
Here's the trophy right here.
There it is right there.
There it is. You just need to check it out.
So this is the piece that actually goes right here, and we're gonna let my boy PG. You want to start it right now?
Yeah, I'll stall it.
Yeah, let's go.
Just in
I
time.
might need a hand. You want to give me a hand, Pablo?
Oh, ¿tú le ayudas?
Like, you gonna pay me?
It's just money, you know.
It's just paper.
Just paper.
Hey, ¿ya le pagaste?
Puros. Wow. No, it says
Watch the
don't
batteries.
ground that. The batteries.
You wanna connect it first?
No,
Okay.
ese güey no, ya no lo podemos poner.
There it is, guys. Showing you guys a video of the car and still getting pieces installed. That was one of the final pieces that were missing on this one. But it was, there you go. Se miraba como muy empty ahí el pedo, pero ahí
Eso
quedó
es lo que
machín.
le faltaba ahí, ¿no?
Sí, ahí quedó machín. A little bit of white, a little bit of rose gold on the stripe of the ONDGAS logo. Right now we're gonna be driving it. Está el calorón afuera, pa. Vamos a quemar. It's the last piece that we needed, right? Yeah. Right there. Now, since PG is here, let's talk about real quick. We already talked about the sound system real quick. We said we got 6 speakers, 4 tweeters, 2 12s in the back with some pancakes and everything. Yeah. So, how many watts we got? What kind of radio we're using, and what kind of speakers we got?
So we got the 6.5 hertz in the front on the kicks, the custom kicks. We got 6.5 and 6.5, and we got 2 sets of tweeters of the 35 ST Neos and hertz on there. And then on the back side, we have the 4-channel amp, which is a 500 Audison. And then we have a monoblock, 1300 watts hertz, pushing 2 subs 12s on the back.
Hertz también.
Hertz. Everything's hertz.
Hertz. Okay.
Yeah, so we got a clean sound system.
Yes.
smooth.
Kick panels, everything was done made by hand,
Yeah.
right? Everything, the grills and everything, the lighting and stuff like that.
The lighting, and then there's 2 more sets in the front that I didn't mention. So there's a total of
Oh, the center console.
center console.
center
We got
console.
we got that's what is that? 6 mids,
6 mids,
6 mids, and we got
4 tweeters.
6 tweeters.
Oh yeah, you got the tweeters. Yeah. So 6 6.5s, 6 tweeters, 2 12s, pancakes. We don't have a lot of space for the subwoofer, so it doesn't bang like a truck or like a blow through, but it still sounds nice and clear. And my boy PG is out here in Fort Worth, Texas. He specializes in old school cars, right?
Yeah, old school.
Custom interiors all the way, carpet, seats, headliners, and you guys also do sound systems, not just interiors, sound system as well, right?
So sound systems as well.
Y'all guys work on tops.
Convertible tops.
Convertible tops, the whole 9 yards. My boy PG is gonna be working on the Jimmy Omite build as well. We already seen some stuff, so he's gonna be part of the build. I got a 2-door box Chevy that we talked about, the black one. Bring it over here, get the carpet done, get the seats, get everything wrapped, the dash, the door panels, everything's gonna be one color. And I hope you're ready for that one.
I'm ready.
There you go.
Let's go.
There you go. PG Upholstery.
Yeah, PG.
On Instagram, make sure to hit him up, follow him. If you're looking for some nice and clean work, hit him up. He's out here in Fort Worth, Texas.
And there you have it. You know, I hope you're happy with it.
I'm happy. But we're not done just yet. Now we got to pick it up and show them what it do. You know, how high can it go from the back? How high can it go from the front? Like, we're not going to hop it, but do the, you know what I'm saying?
Right?
Pick it
Yeah,
up.
we'll show them.
Do the 3-wheel. Let's close all the trunk, the hood. So on this car, you got to be real careful. Everything is so sensitive. Just like that. You don't have to slam it. Look at the door. Bring the door, and that's it. Pretty much done. Now, what is the first trick that you're gonna show us? Before you hit anything switch, you gotta come back here, and I can get in.
You got your quick disconnect out here. I like to put them out here just in case something happens.
Yeah.
We got a lot of voltage, so sometimes the solenoid can burn.
Okay.
The pump can stay running. You know, one of your guys, you can get out the car, come over here, disconnect it. It deactivates your system completely.
Okay.
You're safe or whatever. If you know when you go home and park it, disconnect it.
Okay.
Right before you go out and cruise, connect it.
Plug it up back
and
in.
just go. Yes,
So
sir.
to plug it up,
Find the spot for it and twist it, and it tightens up. That's it.
ya quedó. Let's see how high it goes from the back. Because you said that this one got a high lockup?
It's got a high lockup. Right now we got it dumped down a little bit, but if you want to go higher, it's just real simple. Remove some bolts, give it more chain, give you higher lockup. I think right there's for show. It looks great.
Okay.
It also stops you from going
Great,
too
yeah,
high.
yeah. The back part. And I think you can still go a little bit more. Right? Se debe laquear la pinche cadena. Oh yeah. How many inches we got there?
And we got a set of like 26-inch telescopic cylinders. They're also a 3-stage. Your 3rd stage ain't even coming out yet, so I mean we can keep going. Right?
No, yeah. No, I think that's pretty good. Now, if you come over here, Costa, the frame, this is a double frame. It's been boxed in to be able to do the 3-wheel and all that good stuff. Because doing the 3-wheel hopping, you bend the frames, you crack them and do all that good stuff, right? So this frame is actually reinforced. It's boxed in all the way, front, back, side to side and everything. So this car is actually built to go, 3-wheel and do all that good stuff. Got the chains, el pinche rear end mamalón, you got the links, everything has been chrome. The frame has been painted, color matched the body as well. We got leafing as well on the frame. We got the logo here. As you can see, the fuel tank is chrome, brackets are chrome. I mean, everything is pretty. Look at the dry shaft, that motherfucker's painted white. The details on this car, for being a street car where you can drive it, is badass because everything has been done.
Your torque converter is painted white, and they call me out on it. Why are you going to paint the torque converter? But hey,
Yeah.
and I know it's white. I know it's clean. So.
Yeah. No, that's the picture converter, but the converter was painted white and everything. The transmission's painted white. Everything's fucking painted white.
Everything's
Even the engine. So this is all it goes in the back. Of course, we can probably do more if we loosen up the chains or give it another link or two. But this, what we got right now, is just perfect. So for the setup that we're looking
and
for.
you're barely getting the car, so you're gonna have a feel for it. Once you get used to it, make the call, and I'm there to change whatever needs to be changed.
Okay. Now from the front, how much do we got in the front?
In the front, we got in the front. Obviously your cylinders are smaller, but we got competition 8-inch cylinders.
Okay.
We got the coils. We got about 4 turns on the coils to get it really low. I think 61 Impalas look beautiful laid out. So we got about 4 or 5 turns on the coil.
Okay.
But you got 8-inch cylinders for the front.
A ver, bueno, levántame enfrente a ver. Now we're running control arms, up and lower control arms on this one, reinforced as well.
Top and bottom are reinforced, you name it, all chromed out. We also got chains to protect you.
Yeah.
If at any point you break a ball joint, it happens in this lowrider world, the chain will hold your wheel so you could 3-wheel into a safe spot. Your rim's never gonna fold and damage your wheel.
Gotcha.
So it's helping you on the lockup, but it's also protecting you. If you break an upper ball joint, your chain is gonna hold your tire.
Talking about the wheel, bro. We didn't talk about the wheels, bro. Come on.
There you
Hey, they're 13s. They ain't no 30s or nothing. They're 13s, but they're clean. So we did a little bit of rose gold on the center, on the wires, chrome lip, and then of course the ONDGAS badges on every wheel. How'd you get that done?
All right, the homeboy, yes, engrave it.
Okay.
He goes by Engrave It on Instagram. He does beautiful engraving. He will engrave anything, turbos, intakes, you name it. I hit him up, hey, can you do me some little logos on it? Say less, in less than a week. Come on. He sent me a radiator cap also
I
with
see the radio cap. Yeah, radio
laser
cap.
edge.
Yeah.
It's just paper on there. Little subtle hints that you might find other things here and there.
Yeah, that
and
we probably haven't seen.
Yeah,
We're probably gonna miss a lot of little details. It's the car, it just has too much everywhere that we might miss it. But right now that we're talking about the wheels, also look at the frame. Everything, leaf all the way. The exhaust on it, everything is chrome. You did the exhaust and they sent it out to a chrome shop, right?
Yes, chromed it, all your bumper brackets, anything that you could, chrome, everything is done.
This motherfucker also has cutouts. So
It's a lowrider, but I know the world you come from,
Yeah.
so I wanted to give you a little bit of that. Reason why we went Cam 6.2, cutouts, you got a remote to open them up, kind of.
Borla attack on the
Borla
mufflers.
attack.
That's why the car is kind of loud and it chops and everything. But I think it fits the ONDGAS.
It does.
It fits the
It's the
ONDGAS.
reason why we did that.
Okay.
It was purposely built that way. to give you a little bit of your world
In the lowrider,
into this lowrider, correct.
So yeah, this is all it goes. On the suspension on the front, of course, the back has a lot more travel, but I think this is just perfect. I mean, you just did a little hop and it fucking went up like nothing.
That was one leg, and again, we got much more power.
Okay.
So when you're used to it and you want more power, you can just turn it up.
How much watts are we running right now? Like, for example, how do you?
Voltage and cold cranking
Okay,
amps.
voltage.
So every battery is 1,000 cold cranking amps, and then you wire them in series. So right now we got about 72 volts going to the front, and I think we got 36 to the back. But I mean, we have more than plenty.
Okay.
We have more than plenty to give it more.
All right, so.
I don't want you to break it the first.
No, I don't want to break it either. No, I don't want to break it either. No, we got the back, the ass end up all the way. We got the front.
Can you carry me off?
Plug up para que lo carguen. And now this is where you can actually see a little bit more of all the details. Look at all the pinstripe right here. Look at the transmission, everything, the chrome. We got the HS paper over here on this side. Check out the exhaust. So it is a show car, but it's also a driver. You know what I'm saying? This thing is decked out to the fullest, top to bottom. I mean, it has everything. Got the HS paper logo on the bottom. Like I said, frame has been painted to match the body on the car. Wheels, rose gold. I think the perfect thing that we did to this car was the rose gold.
I think so too.
I think that's what kind of like pop makes it pop.
I think so too. I was iffy about it.
Yeah.
When you kind of hit me with it, and
Dijo, ya vas a empezar con tu.
no, I don't think so.
Dije, bro, we're in Houston, bro. It's only right. We got it. Why? Everybody does gold. Why not rose gold? You know what I'm saying? And I got my rose gold chain and everything on, so it had to match me. So
I think it looks perfect.
It looks perfect, yeah. You check out the exhaust. You can see the boiler attack. The boiler attack muffler was sent out to get chrome as well with the piping. You can see the cutout right there. We don't even need to open up the cutout. The motherfucker's loud as fuck already.
It's loud already.
It's loud already.
Shout out to Carlos Polishing. He's here out of Garland,
Okay.
Texas. I mean, that guy, I will ship a part to him. He will chrome it, ship it right back. I don't even have to come anymore. So Carlos Polishing here at Garland, he will re-chrome, re-polish, straighten.
Oh, hace todo.
Hace todo. So if
Okay.
you got a real bent trim, he'll straighten it out, re-polish, chrome it, everything.
Ya está el güey. No, está perro, motherfucker. Luces.
Other side.
So you also got to be careful when you do the 3-wheel, because if you go too much, you might hit the quarter panel on the floor or mess up the skirt, right?
You can hit the skirt. You know, of course, the skirts are removable. We can remove the skirt, lock it up even higher. I mean, we can touch bumper on the ground if we want it. Quarter panel, you know.
How much air pressure or PSI do we need to have on the tires? Because I see they're kind of low, but that's the way it's supposed
That's
to be,
the way
right?
they look. Of course, right now it's in a real bind, it's in an angle, but these are still 30, 35. I like to go 50 pounds on them.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do 50 pounds.
And they don't pop?
Them hoppers put 100 pounds in them.
Oh.
And that's a 155 80-13. Very small tire, but you know, it's what lowriders ask for. But yeah, they'll take 100 pounds on it.
Watch the sound system.
Les suena bang bang, los malandros y los cholos tiran en el papi bang bang.
A caerle a cabo, no pido prestado, le marcamos ese caso y volamos las trepadas.
16, that's a pint. Jacket and jeans, off white. Got 50 on sunlight. I just pulled up in something tight. My bitch told my bitch she wanna fight. Seen 12 to the left, went right. I must be doing something right. I spent too much money on ice. Roll the gelato, get high. In the bank with the Chinese eyes. Benjamin Frank, that's my guy. Stack 'em, put 'em to the side. My bitch in the car pouring drink. Took her to the trap first date. It ain't about money, just wait. I don't want that.
¿Tú eres abogado o algo?
No.
No soy listo. Ahí está bueno.
I just tapped it, se baja de madre.
Yeah, the front will do that. I gotta fucking glue that shit. These little controls.
¿Listos? Así o too much?
Así.
Okay. No, espérate, perro, no lo va a quebrar a la verga.
Hey, we need it for the road show.
Yeah.
Ahí está bueno.
Alright, guys, we'll go for a cruise. That motherfucker ready or what? Fuck yeah.
Fuck you. Churro. Bueno.
Pero prende, ¿va?
Pierden corriente. A ver,
¿Por qué no lo podemos usar muy alto de atrás?
it depends. I haven't felt for it, but it could
Even if we're going slow
slow. You can. If you're good, if you're going slow.
Así.
Yeah.
Para que se mire más verga así, ¿no? ¿Está medio chueco, no? That's a big ass fucking steering wheel right here.
A 38.
Ah, perro. 96
Le ponemos la steering wheel a la Duli, güey.
Sí, el camión.
Al camión, con la bolita, güey.
Sí.
Te ven hasta acá, güey. Remember, you're not going all the way to the bottom. Go all the way down. Both of them. There you go. Now you can. Oh, one más.
Así siempre. Así sí, mi va.
Let's pop a bottle, let's make a toast. Let's make a toast, let's make a toast. I set the trends, act like you know. Act like you know, act like you know. Yo, be so nasty, I call that bitch gross. Call that bitch gross, call that bitch gross. Puerto Rican and black, she mixed with both. She mixed with both, she mixed with both. Yeah, I like the trap, I love the count. I love the count, I love the count. Fuck on that bitch, then tell her to bounce. Hey, feed a bitch crumbs, the good that young.
Monta en la cancha, ya dijo que hay cuentico, yo aquí traigo una lavada. Con la cajeta dejé la mesa en la sala. También un polvo rosa, pero en el chupe brinque en el Impala. Uno sabe desde los 15 años andamos en la movia. Estilo de San Andrés, de Guadalajara no tocones. Pa' pegarme tengo soluciones, halcón.
Y las plebitas en la calle dice papi ven ven.
Todo lo que tengo me ha costado. Todo lo que tengo me ha costado.
In my trunk, sippin' syrup, smoking weed out of bong. Rich shit, that's what I'm on. My little nigga locked up, but still FaceTime me every day on the phone. Yeah. The good die young. The good die young. The good die young. The good die young. Real.
See this shit coming straight out the pot. I got straight out that ceiling, went straight to the block. I see these niggas can know me or not. I'ma stand on our 10 either way. If the loss hit the spot, T-Way told me to go hit the notch. Now I'm feeling raps to these folks, but it used to be rock. See, we used to put racks in a box. Now we got a safe in a place. If you find it, you off. Been stepping on shit like a boss. So now these hoes jocking my page just to see what I cost. On the way to the top, I got lost. So I got to jugging and robbing till I found the cross. We been pushing that pack like Ross. If I want your head, then you dead. I don't care what it costs. At the age of 13, took a loss, but I bet if I see him today, I get his ass out. 17, I was ducking the laws. 18, I was chalking on them county walls. 19, I was posted, just me and my dog. 23, we just blew a few racks at the mall. And I'm still fighting cases for shit in them walls. It was me and Lil Shy, we was knocking them out. 30 days in the box, I went crazy and all. Writing raps on the floor with no space on the wall. Yeah, I did a little time on probation and now I'm out. I stay down, the only right that we ball. Bitch, I'm silent, the type to pick up if you call. If we spin, I'm the first nigga letting them off. Hearing voices and shit, they like go kill them all. I be rubbing my head for good look like I'm bald. This bitch freaky, she tweaking the suck on my balls. When I nut, if I kick this hoe out of my wall.
I'm coming out of the Bay City, don't play, you gon' get slapped silly. That glitzy gon' make us just spend night busy. No time for a thought of money keeping me busy. Big bad boy, I ain't walking with the
Y desde el tiempo, esta me la peli, me la quemé en un gallo. Yo feria, baila el perro, eso demostrado que compa no me prende. Hey! Got the payback! Got it right! You wanna fight? Hey, hey! Pa' que miren cómo está la cosa. Con el carnal a lo que se ofrezca. Siempre a veces vuelvo a 25 años en lo mío. Ahí están los 10. Algunos socios de primer nivel conmigo.
My boy here had built us a bench seat, and he actually drove a couple hours to drop it off to us here personally. So let's go check it out. ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo anda? Juan. ¿Qué estamos viendo aquí? Ya me habían dicho que me habían hecho una mesita, una bench seat. ¿Es lo que hace usted o por diversión nomás?
Ya, diversión. Quisiera que fuera de trabajo.
¿De trabajo, ah?
Digo,
no, pues de repente si están viendo ahorita y quieren algo, de repente si les gusta la bench seat le pueden hacer gira para el camarada y se las pueden hacer custom made.
En TikTok, the bench guy, one.
¿Así se llama?
Yeah, you'll see all the ones I've done. I've done Kansas City, Dallas Cowboys, Mexico.
Oh, you've done everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Todo esto lo hice. The reason I did these dollar signs is because I seen that truck.
Yeah, the Asian paper.
Yeah, because I just put them on about 2 days ago.
Oh, you just got this done?
Yeah, well, the dollar signs, yeah.
Okay.
The bench I did it last year whenever y'all were here for October Madness, I think it was,
yes.
but I couldn't make it.
Okay.
But as the time was progressing, I was adding more stuff.
Little by little?
Yeah. No me gusta eso, lo quitaba y lo ponía. It's all out of wood. I paint everything.
What is this right here? I'm seeing a little radio. What is that?
Oh, that's a Bluetooth.
Oh, it's a Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Damn, a bench seat with a Bluetooth integrated in this motherfucker?
It's now like it's really loud, but this is my first one I did. If you look underneath, you can see the 2 little speakers I put on. It's not loud, but it's because of where we're at. But whenever you have it inside, se oye bien. Y es de que escuchaba dentro de mi cuartito cuando hacía bancas, lo prendía.
Okay.
That's like the third truck. If you see my TikTok or my Facebook or my Instagram, I changed it 3 times.
Okay.
Because I remember you saying that you like white and black, your house is white and black. So conseguí that one y puse esa mejor.
¿Qué tenías antes ahí?
Tenía a little black truck and then a gray one. But the white one was like normal, but that one was more lowered, less detailed.
Changed the table more.
Yeah. And that little motor comes in pieces, and I painted it, put it all together.
Yeah. Check out the details. Little jack stand with a little motor, twin turbo and everything on an OPS, 154. That is the crawfish wrap right there. Está a gusto la güey, como quiera, aquí para...
I hope you like it. I mean, my son was the one that told me, hey, pa, hazme una banca y luego le haces uno a Project Corta, pero a ver qué piensan de that todos. So I did everything by hand. I lasered a couple of it and I painted it.
Oh, here my boy, if you're looking for a badass bench seat, it's actually pretty nice. I mean, the details on it, mismos cup holders, para abrir la vironga, la coca, lo que sea, la tronquita en el medio con su motorcito. And it has like a shield here, con un pedazo de plástico tipo glass para que no se mueva. Tiene el crawfish wrap ahí atrás, the ONDGAS logo on it. Got all the money signs all over the place.
I did like the lighting and all the gas I got, and the OBS, like OBS, all the gas.
Okay, so on the gas on this side with the lining. Yeah. Aquí está el Bluetooth radio, mira, guáchale. Saludos a toda la banda de Missouri. Échenle ganas. Ahorita vamos a seguir.
Para mi hijo Juan Luis Jr.
Saludos para el pinche Junior. Como quiera otra vez, compa, muchas gracias por todo. Vamos a seguir a getting ready for Bandas de Troca. Let's go.
La llanta que quita ahí enfrente en la visera.
Arriba la presa.
El botón de arriba es con botón.
Ah, Simón, ya trae, todos traen leches paper. A ver, esta vaca. Familia. Esta está perra. Esta está la raíz, va. Ah, look at the money on this side. Damn, they got everything on this side. ¿Y la víbora qué era, viejo? La envidia, va. Casi no hay envidiosos. Están perras. ¿Cuál me falta? Me falta. Le hicieron el Malboro aquí a la. Sí. Damn, también perras todas.
¿Quieres abrir una caja, güey? Para que veas cómo va a venir la presentación.
Costa de 3. Ok, viene con su.
Bolsita panochona. De viaje, me dicen los tenis.
Sí. Ok, so, todos son diferentes, me imagino, ¿ah? Porque esta es LA.
Cada uno trae para su gorra. Y trae ese llavero, que trae el opener.
Ah, sí, va para la vironguita. El Hoosier. World Wheel. Le metieron el ring aquí. La perro el detallito. Alright, check this out, guys. So each hat has its own bag, and the bag matches the actual hat. So this hat right here is this one. So it matches everything. So you got the box that matches the bag, that matches the cap. Este también trae su llaverito. So, ¿todo viene con eso? Ok, 720. ¿Cuál quieren que abriera? De la estrella, pásame de la estrella. Oh, la listota, sí. Oh. Got the Cyclone. Ah, su bolsito también. Está muy detallado todo el pedo, bien mamalón, sí. Se da cuenta que es la gorra, va, pero.
Son cosas que trae la gorra.
Sí.
Son cosas que trae la gorra.
La perra. Damn. ¿Y tenemos que escoger o todo cómo hacer?
Vamos a hacer.
Ahí, chavo, güey. Esa está buena como, esta está como clásico, como para salir. ¿Sí me entiendes? Esta está. Ándale. Aquí los rojos. Es el gol.
Los diseños los hicimos, por ejemplo, los que son de Houston, Texas, la gente de Houston, Texas, o sea, te las va a comprar, pues la de los Astros, pero pensando en los otros estados, empezando en México, por eso hicimos todos los otros diseños.
La panochona, esta de lado, mira.
Family. ¡Qué perro!
¿Sí se mira la familia de lado o no? Voy. ¿Sí se mira las trayones o no? A ver. Me compro todo que se las ocupa mi y aquí él y todo el equipo para hacer las pinches gorritas. Vamos a hacerlas todas. Esto es para voltearme y mírame, ¿sí me entiendes? Y luego, ¿qué manejas? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué? ¿Qué me ese modelo? ¿Qué modelo es el McLaren? Y la hace así. That's the first time I cruise a car. Now, I'm a little rusty on the lowrider stuff. Yeah, bear with me. I'm not a lowrider guy. I just, I'm blessed to be able to afford a car like this. So I'm trying to buy everything that I wanted as a kid. So I seen some comments a while back talking about why you get a slab, you're not even in the game. I'm not in the game, but if I can afford it, why not, buy it? So I'm just trying to have a collection of cars and trucks, a little bit of everything. And I was blessed to be able to build a car like this. So it's different than the trucks. The trucks are a lot stiffer. Some are stiff, some are smooth, some got airbags, some don't. First time me driving a car with hydraulics. The switches are a little sensible, so you just gotta know how to play with them. But overall, badass car. Big shout out to my boy Pablo from West Texas Custom. He did this car in a matter of 8 months. Probably the quickest car that I've gotten built like that. This caliber to build it in 8 months. I mean, every bolt, every hose, everything's brand new on this car. So I'm happy. I'm really happy with the car. It catches a lot of attention. A lot of people already recognize the car. I see people recording already, so that's a good sign. This car's been having a lot of hype on the social medias. People have not seen it yet, but they're gonna be seeing it this weekend here at Baddest, which is tomorrow. And then we're gonna be taking it to the Rick Ross show and then showing it off over there as well. But with that being said, guys, it's pretty much a wrap for today's video. We got another vlog going on still right now, but that's for the preparation of the show. I just want to give you a full video and just talk about the car. One complete video of just the car, the ins and outs, the driving, the drivability, the interior, the motor, all the work that was done to the car. And I hope I cover everything. If I missed something, make sure to let me know what I missed. I'm sure we missed a bunch of stuff, you know, but we did a quick rundown of the car. But overall, I'm really happy with the outcome. So with that being said, guys, that's a wrap for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys at Baddest. Let's go.